Hello everybody, I'm Moldy, and this is another Crab's Treasure once again. In the last episode, our shell was stolen by some little plastic shark toy that's on the trigger that you'd buy at like an aquarium or something. And on our way to the Duchess to see about getting rid of our taxes, we had to go grabbing something that we can clothe ourselves with so we can get into the city. Captain of the guard decided he didn't like us and just came rushing at us. He wanted to kill us and string us up on these posts over here like these other guys. Not sure what these guys did to deserve this, but maybe I could cut you down, and nope, doesn't look like it. Ooh, but there is a shiny object over here, and you do know that I love me some shiny objects. Captain, the long claw of the law. I can change costumes in the status menu. That's something I didn't grab playing the game on my own. Didn't know that was up here. I just killed the guard captain and ran off about my own thing. And hold on a moment. That over there looks like a shell that's... Okay, never mind, it's just a can. Just another one of these cans. Great. You'll find different shells lying around, each one with different amounts of health, different weights, different abilities that we can't access just yet. It's a lot more in-depth than you'd expect from a random-ass Dark Souls clone. A weapon designed to reel in prey at long distance. In combination with a sturdy piece of string, even massive targets might be drawn in if struck at a weak point. So yeah, those barbed hooks are gonna come in handy. This guy over here, he's got glowy eyes, and he's got a comb. Oh God, he's got a comb! I don't like having you with that comb. I don't need my hair combed. I take good care of this stuff right here, mister. Now don't you dare try to comb my little crab legs. There you go, you little beachcomber. Whoopsie-doo. You ain't... Yep, you're swinging again. No, you don't. Now, yeah, you're doing your rush there. Now, he's slamming that comb. Slamming it good. Okay. You're really banging up this can I'm wearing as a shell, but if they got glowy eyes like that, they pop out one of these crystals. And again, those crystals are very useful. Banana peel! That is also a shell, though obviously not quite as defensive as a piece of metal is. I like having a nice healthy shell. A nice undamaged can of a shell keeps me from dying horribly when I get my face slapped around. That is assuming I don't end up cutting my own ass off on the razor sharp edge on the inside of the can, which I assume that's where you're sticking your tail in. God damn, that cannot be comfortable. You ever just cut your tongue on one of those... the rims of one of those cans? I've done that before. Pain in the ass. Oh look, there's a banana peel here that wasn't here before. You return, exhibitionist, and draped appropriately, no less. I trust you spoke with the captain. The captain? Funny, I must have missed him. Missed him, huh? That's pretty weird. Whatever, you're not nude anymore, and that's what counts. Hark! A weary vagabond doth grace our gates. Pray, I would see them part for... Open the gate, Nate. You got it. Hey, I feel like there's an awful lot of violence around here. I thought the whole point of the Duchess was to make things safe. Go tell her about it, kid. See how quickly you get kicked back to your tide pool. Yeah, royalty doesn't usually take kindly to criticism. You need to remember that. The captain takes his job very seriously and expects the same for us all. Yeah, I noticed. We've been doing drills non-stop since high tide. Okay, then. So this is slack tide. I like how you've got a fucking Q-tip held to your belt with one of those can tabs. A lot of adorable little shit they got going on here, using human-made garbage for shit and stuff. What are you in line for? Paying my taxes, same as everyone else. But to be honest, getting to see the Duchess's beauty in person is almost worth the trip in itself. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go pop in here to see the Duchess myself. Hey! Where do you think you're going, chum? I'm gonna go see this Duchess lady. Oh yeah, just walk in and see the Duchess, huh? What do you think we're all standing around for, a tour? Come back when you've made an appointment like the rest of... Actually, due to a gap in her schedule, our Royal Duchess is receiving walk-ins for the next 15 minutes. Wait, huh? Oh, neat. I'll head on in then. Yep. That's what happens when you just assume things and start standing in line without knowing whether or not you actually have to stand in line. Anyway, that's the Duchess. So, about these taxes...
Yes, ma'am. I recently had my shell taken away, and I was wondering if there's any way we could work out some sort of a...
Do you like my castle, little hermit?
Kinda.
Your castle? Oh, it's pretty neat, I guess.
You guess? A lot of work went into this place, you know? Work made possible by generous contributions from citizens like yourself.
Contributions I was not willing to make, I might add.
And it was worth it, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Look, I can find another way to pay my taxes, but for now, I'd really just like to...
Even more gorgeous than the coral reefs, wouldn't you say?
I've never been to... I mean, yeah, absolutely. The reefs are super overrated. Everyone says so.
Oh, perhaps we can work out a deal, little hermit. But first, I'll need something from you. My castle still lacks a certain panache, pizzazz, flair, je ne sais quoi. A platoon went out on my behalf to recover something shiny and gorgeous from the cave to the west. But those buffoons haven't reported in since. Such incompetence.
Well, maybe they died.
Climb the western tower to begin your journey to the cave. Then catch up with my platoon and help recover something worthy of my beauty.
Well, if it gets me back my shell, I'll do it.
Return to me with trinket in claw, and we can speak of delaying your tax payments for no longer than 2 calendar tides.
Wow, very generous of you.
Okay, thank you. I won't let you down. I'll get you the shiniest thing I can. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention the crazy murderous crabs outside trying to...
Begone, little hermit. I tire of you.
Okay then, bitch.
Yes, ma'am!
Though, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't be calling royalty a bitch to her face. As I've said, coming into town, people of royal status don't usually take kindly to any sort of criticism. They're very likely to have your head cut off. Also, if you touch those urchins, it will hurt ya. I don't even need to go up these stairs. But there is a thingy up here. A limpet. This tiny snail adheres to rocks so strongly that removing it by force will often kill it. Stowaways. You just found your first stowaway, a little friend that you can equip in the status menu to gain all sorts of benefits, but their bonuses only apply while you're wearing a shell, so don't take them for granted. And that said, there. That guy adds 2 to my resistance, makes my shell a little bit sturdier. That is what resistance does. So that's a shitload of urchins you've got all over the stairs. Hey, can I get by here? Does it look like it? The shipment of the forced defensive urchins got spilled across the hall. It's really got the Duchess up in arms. She's already executed 5 people over it. like I said, don't go pissing off royalty.
Whoa, well, I really gotta get by here, Duchess's orders. Duchess's orders, huh? Alright, tell you what, I think there's some leftover gear in the room across the hall that could help you get into this tower. Just don't go blaming me if you get yourself hurt. Okay, thank you.
Alright, leftover equipment that'll help us, ow. That'll help us get past the urchins without dying. Alright, I guess I can let you in if you're on a Duchess-approved mission. I really didn't want you to see the mess back here. I just find what you need and skedaddle, okay? And please don't tell anyone. I'll have it cleaned up soon, I promise. Yeah, maybe actually do that instead of fucking talking about it. Mario, select raw tobacco's 20s. Open me, haha, you. Damn, the rest of that's covered up by cigarette butts. Fucking cigarettes. Warning, these cigarettes will carcinize you. I don't know what carcinize means, but it doesn't sound healthy. That's why I don't smoke. I just got better things I'd rather waste my money on. And it's not worth the health expense that comes with it. This room was supposed to be cleaned up like 2 tides ago. First the urchin spill blocking the West Tower, now this? No way I'll be able to meet up with my platoon in time. I really wanted to impress the Duchess. Well, that's just unfortunate. Let me just hop on over here. Cheesy guns! Now that's an American snack. And I see something shiny on that house of cards. I want it! Learn to fish. A sturdy piece of string. Found some old string. Grapple to a fish hook with it. Well, there we go. A sturdy piece of string used to swing from place to place or entangle one's foes. Yeah. So, I'm gonna grab this crystal before I get up on out of here with my newfound ability. And that's right, float on into me. Whee! And I don't see no other items on this big pile of stuff. Okay, here's what that says. Ha! Open me. Ah ha ha, you won't. I fucking love when games pull random jokes like that. Jokes are fun. They make life more funny. More smiley time for joke times. Anyway, away! This conveniently placed hook gets us over them urchins. There's another one over there above that statue. But I don't see us needing that anytime soon. It's just a nicely placed hook. Okay, we need hook. That urchin's rolling straight towards us. And up here. That's probably it. Yep, that is a thing. Rusty nail. A sharp, corroded blade, more fit for an insect than a crab. Ups your attack and your MSG. But I need to level up my resistance before I can equip it. So, I didn't get flattened by that big-ass urchin. And it seems to have stopped right down there. That's good. That's a good urchin. Trying to flatten me like that, and then you just stop somewhere else without me being flattened. That's good. Good on ya, spiky boy. Now, you have any idea why that thing just rolled down the stairs towards me? Oh, Shell, are you okay? I can't believe I dropped it. I'm so stupid. I had one job, and it was to hold that urchin in place until the captain comes back. I don't think the captain's coming back. Now that I think about it, he might have been joking around. Classic Captain Nephro, a golden smile and a joyful heart of a prankster. Anyway, I'm sorry I almost killed you there. Oh, it's fine. I dodged the fucking thing. It didn't hurt me at all. More of a minor inconvenience, really. And, okay, this thing is a shortcut that we are able to access with our fucking fishing line. Hey, I'm impressed. I didn't think anyone could make it up here with all those urchins spilled everywhere. Thanks. Still new to grappling around, but I'm getting the hang of it. Could you do me a favor then? Some mates of mine went to survey the moon caves some time ago and no one's seen them since. If you're heading up this way, way to the caves, can you keep an eye out for them? Yeah, that's what I was planning. And barnacle. Ups my defense while I got a shell. Okay. That's... Hold on a moment. So, yeah, that takes up 2 of those stowaway slots. This only takes up 1, so why couldn't I equip them both at the same time? I do have them both equipped at the same time. But, whatever, it just wouldn't let me do it. And I also ain't got no adaptations. Take that, you fucking pencils. We don't need no pencils around here. Writing and stuff is stupid. Bottle cap. That's a bit lighter and gives just a little less defense than the can. But it's got about the same health and, well, it's better than no shell at all. I'm gonna keep this thing on me for now. Anyway, let's just mosey on down to these caves. I see crystal down there, but I don't feel like dropping down off of this rusty-ass pipe. I worked too hard to get on this pipe. Too hard to go just popping off. Now, quit trying to kill me, sir. I got other shit that don't involve getting my face clamped off. I gotta get to them moon caves, find that missing platoon. Tin can. Now that's a nice sturdier piece of metal that I can wear on my back. That's feeling good. And you, sir, are more heavily armed than the other crabs I've fought so far. There you go, I staggered you. Your ass is broken. And we know better than to step in that stuff. That's a fucking poison happening there. In an effort to recover his home, the plucky hermit crab ventures into a mysterious cave. But he quickly discovers that the return journey will be significantly more challenging. Hello? Who's talking? He approaches the ghostly figure in front of him. Well, okay, Mr. Narrator Man. You big ol' snaily-looking bastard. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna pop into this moon snail shell real quick before I go stepping up to the fucking, the ghostly figure as you described yourself. Gotta level myself up, if you know what I mean. Hi, my name's Krill. Do you know of anything shiny in this cave? Something that might impress, like, a huge, beautiful crab lady? Confused and desperate, the hermit crab begins begging for help from strangers. Hey, I'm not desperate yet. Thus far, he has persevered by taking refuge in artifacts from beyond the waves. But to survive from here on out, he must awaken the currents inside of him. He must access the power of umami. Umami? Look, if there's some secret I should know about, can you please just tell me what it is? Stuff's been convoluted ever since I left the tide pool. Feeling pity for the helpless creature, the noble moon snail deigns to awaken his latent abilities manually. You better not be messing with... Whoa! What the shell was that? I feel tingly. The hermit crab dons a metal shell and feels a new ability awaken. I do? Yes, he does. Umami training. Shell spells. While wearing a shell, press X to consume umami charges and activate its unique shell spell. Used umami charges regenerate slowly when you attack enemies with your fork. There we go. So, I don't really like the spell that's attached to the tin can. It electrifies your shell and damages people when they hit you. A creature blocks the hermit crab's path. Immune to his physical powers, it may only be dispatched by his newfound umami powers. Well, isn't that convenient? The noble moon snail denies any involvement in manufacturing this scenario. Well, here we go. Come on, smack my shell. Smack my electric shell, you bastard. There you go. Oh, the electricity is worn off. Here we go. Shock yourself again. There we go. The once innocent hermit crab's ability to slaughter his enemies has increased dramatically.
Did you have to put it that way?
He senses that the reward he seeks lies further within this cavern, as well as the opportunity to meet his newfound idol, the mysterious and attractive moon snail in the flesh.
Guess I've got no choice.
You really don't.
That's how games work. You're presented with something that you ain't got no choice to do, and then the player goes and does the fucking thing that you need to do, makes you go doing these stuffing things. Crystals. The crystals are good. They are very good. I don't know how many times I must tell you how good they are. But soon, we'll be able to use them crystals and get all sorts of really good shit out of them. And that's all gonna happen in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.